superiority. This is what everyone has been waiting for here in Pontiac, Michigan at the Silver Dome. The main event time, and the 125s are near the gate right now. The Suzuki starting lineup has Travis Pastrana, Brock Sellards getting the first two choices of gate, Michael Brandes, Paul Carpenter with a good qualifying appearance, Stephane Roncada, and down the line, Nick Way having a tougher choice as far as the gate on this short start, David Bailey.
Not too bad, not quite as bad as Fonseca, who's clear out to the outside, but pretty impressive what we see on what we've seen out of the heat races so far. Travis Pastrana just got out to the hole shot, pulled away, put on a clinic out there in heat 1. Sellards went out there, did the same thing in heat 2. They both matched each other's lap time. Roncada got a bad start, worked his way through the field. He's on pace too. Just couldn't see it in the heat race. We're ready for a great race.
Only 3 races, counting this one remaining in the 125 East. This could turn out to be the key race in determining the East Championship. The 30-second board is up.
There you see Fonseca. He's only got 4 riders to his right. Earlier this afternoon, Robbie Raynard had to ride a preliminary qualifier because of the races he's missed this year, and he started about the same place Fonseca is and got a great start. Even without a good reaction, he proved that you can do it from out there, but Fonseca's got to be perfect.
It's sideways. Travis Pastrana, Sellards, Brandes, Carpenter, Roncada. The whole group is off. The main event is underway. Evans and Pastrana, the 2 Suzukis out in front. Pastrana gets boxed out in the corner.
Well, he knew that going all the way through the whoops. Evans got up to the inside of him. And look at Brandes gets up there. Takes advantage of the move that Evans put on Pastrana.
Roncada is 6 bikes back. Sellards 7 bikes back. As we take a look at our leaders.
And Fonseca is in last. No way in the world I can see him getting up into contention here from a start like that.
Michael Brandes is impressive, number 27, already starting to put heat on our leader.
Well, that's how you can get into riders' heads and just take them right out of their rhythm in the first lap of the race. Get by before they get a chance to get into their rhythm and force them to ride the pace you're riding.
Number 199 officially gets the Yahoo.com Hole Shot Award for the 125 main event. That's Travis Pastrana.
How about Evans, though? Just smoked by Pastrana through this whoop section right here. Look at all the ruts starting to develop. Roncada in contention right there. As long as he can see those leaders, he's dangerous. He won at this race, this stadium, the last time we visited.
Tyler Evans putting Demarini Suzuki on the map right now.
He was the fastest in the second heat of qualifying. Proven right now that that was no fluke.
Leader number 35, 45, Tyler Evans. He took second in last year's 125 shootout in Las Vegas.
Now, this kid has definitely got a lot of talent. Look at him tripling right through there into the corner. Pretty good corner speed. These guys are really starting to struggle with ruts now. Your line has to be just right. You see a lot more mistakes on a rutted track than normal.
Last year, Evans got the Ironman honors, qualifying for both the 125 and the 250 race here in Pontiac. Yet it is 2010th, though, in the first round. And coming up now is Travis Pastrana trying to make a move on Michael Brandes for second place.
And I thought, Sellards goes off the racetrack.
Brutal move now for Sellards to get back into the action.
That's going to be okay as long as he re-enters the course without picking up the position. He only lost, I think, 2 to Curry. And it looks like Skaggs right there in front of him. Take another look at what happened. He just gets a little bit offline. That was because he was leaning a little bit too much to his right when he hit a rut. He did a pretty good job of limiting the damage there. That could have been a lot worse.
Looked like he lost about 3 positions back to 6th after running in 3rd. A big break for Evans. Gets the Bulldog off his back for the time being anyway.
He's starting to pull away, but here comes Pastrana right behind him. He can hear the crowd.
There's Pastrana. At 27 is Michael Brandes on the FMF Honda.
Usually in the whoop start is where Pastrana makes up all of his time. He wasn't able to make up any time through there on Sellards. Look at Roncada. He just tries to, he knows that he's got to stay with Pastrana to have any shot at winning this race.
Roncada just battling it out, scraping plastic with Michael Brandes. 199 has learned a lot in his first professional season, but I think one of the big factors is patience. He's not really overreacting now like we saw him in Pontiac the last time.
Well, you know, this was round 2 the last time we were here for this division.
And he was smooth in that one.
He was smooth, but part of the reason there was because he was sick and he still had a cast on his throttle hand. So he was forced to really take it easy. And he still got a force, and he wasn't that far off the pace. I think he learned right then, you know, all I have to do is step it up a little bit, and I'm in contention. If I need to relax a little bit, try to stay off the ground, I should be able to win this thing in my first try.
It's been a remarkable first year for him. His worst finish of the season was a 5th at Atlanta. Boy, he hits those loops beautifully.
Starting to close the gap. He tripled right there. Oh, Evans can feel it now, and Travis has been able to catch Evans and lose Roncada in the process.
What a big turnaround this could be. We had a turnaround in the last 125 West Division where the hot rider, Shae Bentley, overtook the points lead. Let's go down to Davey Combs.
You know, you can see something in Travis Pastrana. He spent a lot of time watching riding with Robbie Renard as he goes by Evans right there. Travis is riding, standing up a lot more, and I think riding with the veteran 250 has really helped him.
Evans trying to get back at Travis Pastrana after Pastrana has taken the lead here in the 125 main. Be smart. That comes off the board of Lee McCullum.
Whoa,
Oh, Travis gets hung up. And guess who's leading? Stephane Roncada. Roncada is very fast. Evans gets out of the mix-up first. And so Pastrana now, a slight mistake. And we've got number 26, Roncada, in the lead, looking for his 3rd win.
Roncada, oh, Pastrana and those guys went down again off trying to get back into the mix. It was, there they get going. Pastrana and Brandis got together and went off over the berm. I was about to say that Roncada's pace wasn't quite as fast as what Pastrana had been running. So even though he had that mistake, he was still close enough to get him back before the end of this race. Now he's lost more time, and I don't see any way we can catch him.
There you see our leader, Roncada. But that gives Sellards a big break because the battle is on here on the replay after this.
And watch what happens. There goes Roncada. And watch Evans. He runs over Travis's foot. And then he kind of cuts those last 3 hay bales right there. I don't think they're going to give him any trouble with that. And that's the second crash. Over this way is where Brandis went off the track. Up over the berm, Travis stayed on the track and in the process saved a lot more position. He could be mid-pack right now if he'd have gone over the berm. So
Pastrana now is in a battle with Brock Sellards as we go back to our leader, Roncada, who's trying to take advantage of the mishaps.
Supercross is so fast-paced, changing all the time. It's just amazing. It looked to me like Travis was going to be able to inherit the points lead with the mistake by Sellards earlier. He was closing in. He had the lead. And one little mistake caused all these problems, and now Roncada is going to take advantage of all of it. He was only 10 points back. He could take over the lead.
So Roncada, who's looking for his 3rd win, his 6th career victory in 125 action. He takes over the lead, and we'll be right back.